Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am a man who will fight for your honor. Hey, Josh Vanderwall. You are joining this video call. Can you guys share this link to Keefer?
Yep. No, I cannot, Josh. Click on the thing. Go to your thing. Click on the jet.
Oh, hello. What's going on? Hoplite and Viviantar, good to see you guys. We're getting our staging here going. We have some of our team members. Some of them are booting and or swapping. It's always a thing starting these multiplayer things.
Hardware mutes are fun.
Hardware mute. Why was your hardware muted?
I don't use a mic much.
No, I guess that's true.
Okay, so we're waiting on Jon and Keefer.
Yeah, it was Keefer's idea to start early. Ooh, I want to do that. Hey, Josh, can you talk for a second just so I can...
Yep.
Oh, hey.
I'm talking.
There's your face. It moves.
Oh, my face moves. Oh, God.
It has like a pulsating that's happening. Gotta love the pulsating. Hey, is Keefer working on it? Have you guys heard from him? Can someone send him also an IM in the instant
I've
message?
sent him an IM, but he didn't get the link.
Can you send him the link?
What? Where is it?
It's in the Google Hangout.
Oh, I got it.
Okay, you got it. Okay, because I don't know where I'm supposed to look.
Got it.
I don't use the Google Hangout.
It's just the URL, right?
Yeah, it looks like it is. Just the URL.
All right, so we're just waiting on Jon.
We're both Johns. John.
Jon.
Viviantar, you're doing the NaNoWriMo.
NaNoWriMo.
Hello, Jonathan Bolding. You're muted.
What up? Can
There
hear
you
me
go.
well?
Hey, Jon, what's going on?
How much do you love me? Just a lot? Kind of
So much.
10?
Now we just need you to sign into Steam.
You mean like this?
Oh my gosh, it happened. All right, you guys ready?
Are we starting a new game?
No.
No, it's gonna be the same one. It's
Did you connected, right?
Yeah, I'm connected now.
Okay, so just
I never got an invite, so that's why I was a little late. Sorry.
It's all right. Sometimes when I send the invite through Google Hangouts, it's blocked, and it always seems to be blocked for you. So I just default by putting the link into AOL Instant Messenger, which
Which is the one I usually click on anyway. Every once in a while, I'll get one in through Google Hangouts, but I usually end up clicking on the Instant Messenger one anyway.
So we're staging. We're ready. Josh, I believe you checked box marked, right? Uh-oh.
It's launching for me.
Good.
Launching for me.
It says
for me.
It says not responding for me. Oh no,
I
now
got
it
that
is.
for a second, but it fixed itself.
Welcome.
Jon Bolding.
You are doing the crazy loud thing
You
again.
sound like the Borg over there.
What?
You sound like you're Locutus of Borg.
that's just his supremacy nature. You know that they're all cyborgs in the game, right?
That's true.
Oh, good. We joined the game. Just in time to watch a seed worm completely murder a bunch of my guys.
Okay, so somebody's echoing and it is awesome. All right, so I'm waiting for players. You guys can't see as much as you could before. I'm going to change the viewport a little bit. As soon as I get it, there it is. Ooh, ooh. Things are happening. Things are moving. This way you guys can at least see a little bit more of the map and the UI. Uh-oh. I'm changing things. There you go. You still won't be able to see the button of things, but it's better than nothing. All right, who are we waiting on? Waiting for players, it says.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
I have discovered stat mining.
Stat.
Alright, 1 second. I have a siege worm I desperately need to find a way to scare off.
Right, you were being like attacked like crazy, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I was.
All right, I'm gonna turn off the dang map resources for now. I'll turn them back on later. Oh my god, we're getting office chatter. Office chatter.
Getting a heck of a lot of feedback.
Alrighty. Can I not move that? I guess I can move my worker here. No, I can't. It says that it's my turn, but I can't actually move until Jon Bolding, you move.
There is some rules for splashing across. A lot of them seem to be right now in favor.
All right, so hey, Paul and or Josh, see if you can get a foam thing or something on your mic, or mute it like that, unless you're actually talking.
Yeah, we muted. We're gonna mute when we're not talking, no worries.
No worries at all. So I think this game might actually be a little bit bugged right now. Also, Jon Bolding, have you been able to move? Oh,
I
okay.
see people moving.
There it goes. All right, seems to be going.
It got a little funny there and chugged at the beginning of my turn, and it wouldn't tell me it was my turn, wouldn't let me move units, but it's good now, I think.
Yeah, I think me too.
Yeah,
I just got pushed ahead too. So
It has me waiting on players.
I think you guys are waiting on me. Now that we're on sequential turns,
Yeah, same here.
it's all Keefer's fault. Actually, it looks like.
No, it's your fault, Greg, for coming into my territory.
I was nowhere near your territory. Don't you blaspheme. I don't even know what I'm going to do at this point. I haven't
Blaspheme.
really. Yeah, he's blaspheming.
That sounds like some hippie garbage. That sounds like.
Yeah, there's a lot of hippie garbage going on in Polystralia.
I will hear the lamentations of your aliens.
That's it. I'm going Harmony. I guess that's it. I guess you sealed it. I'm gonna love those aliens so much.
You know, I honestly feel like what you pick is in the end determined totally by what resources are near you.
Oh, I definitely.
Oh my god, friggin' siege worm is eating all my guys.
100% I believe with that, Jon Bolding, because there is. Well, this is a bigger map, so obviously you guys can kind of expand and get most of the resources before, but on a constrained map, that's very, very true. All right, so now that we got everybody going, seems like the game is progressing, I would like to introduce myself. Hello, I am Greg Tito, Editor-in-Chief of The Escapist. Hello, we are playing Civilization Beyond Earth, taking over from last week's session, multiplayer session. We have myself, who's playing Polystralia, the faction of Polystralia. There's also Jon Bolding. Hello, John.
Hello, playing the African Union.
The African Union, which I've discovered are over here in this area, and the capital, of course, is Boldingia.
That is.
We have Paul Goodman, who is hello, Paul.
Hello.
And you are playing as the
Pan-specific people.
The Pan-Galactic Gargle Blasters.
Pack.
Yes, and he is purple, and he is over here. I didn't get to explore his territory as much because he was being attacked by siege worms, so I decided not to go for him.
I can't blame you. There's a lot of siege worms all hanging out around my city.
We are also joined by the capital city of I Am So Dead, ruled by Jon Keefer. Hello, Jon.
Hello, Tito. You are dead to me.
It's true. I had one explorer unit that you start each game of Civilization Beyond Earth with, and I had explored all the way up here in this area, in this continent, explored over here, got attacked by aliens and healed up twice, I believe. And then all of a sudden I get down nowhere near Jon Keefer's territory, and he killed me at the end of last session, which threw us all into intergalactic war. Josh Vanderwall is also
really
playing.
intergalactic since we're all on the same planet. Just saying.
I know. I'm being hyperbolic over here. So that's Josh. Hi, Josh.
I'm Franco-Iberia, I think.
You are.
That's yes, the hippies of the game.
The many of hippies of the game. He's down here, and we are playing on I think it was a standard size map, not even a large map. So as you can see, the area in which you can play in Civilization Beyond Earth is actually quite large, and there's a lot of no man's land in between our 5 empires, and some of them are occupied by these independent stations, which you can send trade routes to. And if you guys haven't already, you newbies, who I guess practiced a bunch over the weekend, you should start sending trade routes to those that are near you, ones that you can protect unless you have an ultrasonic fence built. In which case you won't have to worry about that shit.
So let me get this clear, that there's plenty of room in between all 5 of us, but yet you still had to get your explorer over into my area.
Explore. Not fighting soldier unit, explorer unit.
Now, your expansionist tendencies will be shut down and destroyed.
That's bold words. Very bold words.
Why can't you guys just hug it out? You know, have
I
a
tried
beer,
to. I tried
talk
to bring
about
my
the
explorer in and do the hug command, which is H on your keyboards in case you didn't know. And none of that happened. No hugging. It looks like, and because we are in sequential turns, I believe I have a alliance with Jon Bolding, and I think by extension with you, Paul.
Yeah, for the most part.
And because Jon Keefer declared war on me to destroy my explorer, that means all of... By the way, it's 2:30? 2:20? Is that why your chimes were going off? Anyway, I'm going to assume that was Jon Keefer because he's old and he has a clock that still has chimes.
No, actually, that was a phone call that I put on mute.
Oh my gosh, you have a phone?
How many different ringtones do you have, Keefer?
I have ringtones, I have text tones, I have all different kinds of things. So,
Wow, you really are in the future.
Who are we waiting on?
Now it's
Tito.
my turn, but it just became my turn. Oh, what?
You were waiting on me. I went ahead and set a bunch of production queues so that my future turns would go faster, basically.
How dare you?
How dare I speed up this game? Do I still have the Borg voice? Am I Locutus of Borg?
No, you're much better now. Okay,
Good.
made my turn. Turn has been
So
made.
it's my turn now, I think.
You
Yeah,
sounded
finally.
cooler before though, Bolding. Just
Maybe. I don't know. I can't.
You know, I'm gonna try to make a peace with Keefer when it gets to make my turn again.
Yeah, whose turn is it? I don't even
It is
do anything.
Keefer and Josh's turn right now.
Okay.
it's my turn right now.
You can tell by the blinking icons on the top there.
You can.
Can you guys see that on the chat? The blinking icons. Now you know who to throw your ire at.
Hurl invective upon.
Invect. Oh man, see, even with the sequential turns, I can't do anything with the UI. I kind of hate that. I want to be able to edit my city names. You know, which seems like a decent thing you could do when it's not your turn. But alas and alack, I cannot. Okay, so I have an ultrasonic fence built, people. There's going to be no aliens coming up on my grill because I have protected it with the power of the sonic fence from Lost. It's basically going to be the sonic fence from Lost that keeps the smoke monster out. That's what we're doing. Except it's not smoke monsters, it's siege worms, which I have yet to see one actually this game.
I finally found one. It's beating the shit out of Paul.
Yeah, it is. It's really, really annoying.
I think you actually have two beating the shit out of you, Paul.
Oh no, I killed one. His brother is very upset.
Ah. He's like, you killed my wormy brother. How dare you?
I cast a were-guild upon your house.
Pox on both your houses. And I'm speaking to Josh and John there because you guys got to go faster.
I'm totally done.
Keefer.
I think.
Well, it's telling me. It's
You'll
telling me
notice
to,
the icons at the top.
it's telling me to choose production, but yet I'm not able to choose production.
Oh no! Try going through it a different way. Like, click on the city and choose it that way.
Yeah, but yet I'm going. Every time I click on a city, it wants me to spend energy to buy land.
Well, don't do that. I don't think you want to buy land
Yeah. So.
in Asia.
Hang on.
John, Keefer, click
Yes.
the city, then click change production in the top right. See if that works.
Choose production.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh hey, and I think now it's
There we go.
Paul's
Yeah,
turn.
that worked. Thank you.
Yeah, it appears this one is a little bit buggy right now, and that could just be because of internet wrangling. And you're right, Hoplite. By renaming all of your cities in the midst of a turn, you can confuse them. Like, for example, I have a Jim Boomba and a Greg Boomba. Which city is it? I don't know.
That's a great noise.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
Who's taking their mic off and pooping into it? So, Civilization Beyond Earth has been out for 2 weeks now. What do you guys think? Have you guys in the chat been playing it at all? Have you enjoyed it less, more than Civilization 5? That is its, spiritual descendant. More so than Alpha Centauri, I think. I think that was part of. Many people thought, oh, hey, it's civilization on another planet. It's just like Alpha Centauri, but it doesn't feel like Alpha Centauri at all. It actually feels very much like a Civ 5 branch of Civ 5, which makes sense. I mean, you've got the new engine that's going on. You don't want to go back to the Civ 2 engine that Alpha Centauri was built on. Man, I played so much of Alpha Centauri, it's crazy. My soldier is healed, yay! Now I'm going to explore through Jon Bolding's territory. And also, hey Keeper, I'm gonna try to negotiate a peace treaty there.
Yeah, get your soldiers away from my territory, please.
Oh, I'm just exploring through your territory, that's all.
I'm just letting you know I'm gonna get saucy if you don't get the fuck out.
We're like allies. You'd have to like get rid of my our alliance and then attack me. Why would you do that?
Saucy.
Yeah?
Like pasta.
So this one exploratory soldier is gonna like wreak havoc upon your cities? I think not. You'll know when I attack you.
You don't know that. You don't know that, man.
You
That
do.
one explorer could be you could be a spy.
Well, this
Could be
one's actually
commando.
is a soldier.
You could be a ninja.
It's not a ninja. It's not even. You guys have a much more advanced soldiers than I do at this point.
That's true. I have Marines already.
Yeah.
All the Marines.
This little measly soldier is like 10 hit points worth of death.
Soldier.
He will die upon attacking you.
Over there in heinous Franco-Iberia.
No one likes the Franco-Iberians. They're terrible people.
Oh, they're great people. Wonderful food. Terrible government, though. I hate their leaders.
She's got a cool name, though, the Franco-Iberian leader. Her name is Elodie.
I'm really just trying to get Josh to say anything.
Josh, we hate you.
I'm trying to take my turn here, guys.
So you can talk through your turn. Let us know what you're doing so that we can counter it with missiles.
I'm frustrated. I can't add more to my production queue while I'm waiting on all you guys to get your stuff done. Like this is very aggravating.
It's very different from the single player experience, because in the single player experience, as the AI is taking its turn and the aliens are taking their turns, you can have your research screen open and be queuing things up.
Yeah, and you can check out the help and other things. You can't even do that when the sequential turns are going on.
No, you just kind of have to wait.
Yeah, that's why we got into this when Josh and I were fighting, in a duel back and forth. Oh, and then of course, the Civilopedia opens after you click on it when it's your turn.
Right.
Yay! We're no longer at war. You've
Oh my
made the
God,
right
really?
choice.
Really?
You made the right choice, John Keefer.
We're still at war, though, John Keefer. I'm gonna kill your stuff.
Have you now?
Yeah, Hoplite, it's fun. I'm not gonna say that it's not. I definitely enjoyed playing it as much as I did, and I will continue to play it here in multiplayer and in single player as much as I can. Yeah, it does not. I wouldn't say buggy from my perspective. I don't think I ran into that many bugs with Civ Beyond Earth, but it did feel a little shallow. If I get, it's like both extremely deep and hard to understand, but then also very shallow at the same time. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't seem nearly as rich as Civ 5. Even.
Yeah. And part of that may be to do with the way the Civ release structure has now worked, where they have their numbered games, which are very large, and then they expand upon them in expansions, as expansions are wont to do. But by the time, like Civ 5, after Brave New World, its second expansion feels like a full, complex, and enjoyable game. And I enjoyed the vanilla Civ when it first came out too, but now going back, and if I were to try to play Civilization 5 without any of the bells and whistles that were added with the 2 expansions, I would be like, it would feel like Beyond Earth.
Yeah, I actually agree. In playing this, all I've been thinking is that I'm pretty excited to play this in 2016 when it's a finished game.
Yeah.
Like after expansion 2, this will be a really great game.
When they add the alien faction and all sorts of text and they fix all the problems.
I mean, yeah, I honestly think that is when we'll all start to really love this, which is sort of strange.
It is strange, right?
But other of my favorite strategy games have that same release setup, right? Like I love the Paradox strategy games, and realistically, they're just okay at release, and then 2 years later, they're awesome.
Yeah, that's very true.
I really have to learn the nuances of Civ 5 / Battlefield Earth or Beyond
Battlefield Earth.
Sorry.
If someone is not making that mod,
While you were still learning to spell your name.
someone
I would play
should
the hell out of
please.
Battlefield Earth, the strategy game.
Yeah, well, that's the cool thing about Beyond Earth actually, is that they opened up the modding so very much that a Battlefield Earth mod for this game would be amazing and not that hard to produce, really. Of course, it would have all the same rules and everything, but at least you could have the different factions. Did anyone actually read Battlefield Earth?
I saw the movie.
No.
Hey, we're back to simultaneous turns.
No, we're still not. because I'm still at war with Keefer.
Well, you are, but at least I think I can go simultaneously with Keeper now. It's just you
No,
and Paul.
So, Keefer and I will still be completely offset because we're at war with each other, whereas the rest of you will all go at the same time.
I didn't want war with you. Okay, talk to Tito. Okay, it's his fault.
You started the war. You declared war.
Yes, but because he moved close to my territory.
Well, I can't even get close to you.
So
No, I have my boundaries.
Why do you keep pushing all of us away?
Because I'm isolationist.
Don't you want me, baby?
I think if you weren't in Florida, John, I would try to give you a hug right now.
Hey, I might be coming to North Carolina over Thanksgiving, so.
Oh, really? I'll be in Connecticut.
Well, fine, then I won't come. Fine.
Yes, I'm
FYI,
going.
Tito,
What's up?
I'm fine with you exploring where you're exploring, but I'm just letting you know there's a resource pod over to the east of where you are now, and I've been saving it, not taking it, and if you take it, I'll be mad at you.
I'm totally taking it.
Take it.
Also, it's to the west, not to the east, but directions.
Yeah, you're right.
I promise I will not take the resource pod that's to the east of me.
I have been. Hey. I heard that clever crap.
Well, I practiced quite a bit over the last several days, and I know a little bit more about what I'm doing, just enough to make me more dangerous than I was before. And dangerous in a bad way, not a good way.
Yeah. Well, I'm good. I'm glad that you got some practice in because there is a lot to kind of cover. And I've had a lot of fun in the mid to late game and playing with once you get everybody having their affinities all advanced, there is a lot of fun units to play with and counter against. For example, if you go like full harmony, there's a unit that is a orbital unit, so a satellite unit that is a giant alien that you control called a Roctopus.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
What?
And it moves. It's the only orbital unit that moves around. So it moves really slow. It only moves one tile, but you can deploy it and then move it around to different cities as you're invading, and use it to bombard stuff underneath you and that kind of stuff. It's amazing.
Did you say it was called a Roctopus?
Roctopus, yeah.
it is.
I'm not sure what it does, honestly. Like, it's called a Roctopus.
Yeah, for those about to Roctopus.
Those about to rock, we
salute
salute you.
Quest decision. Do you want more sandwiches? Yes. I would like +2 sandwiches.
Quest decision. Can I Justin to get me a beer?
Wow. Did Paul just turn into Max Headroom?
Yeah, he did.
That was awesome. I wish we had that like as a soundboard effect that we could do at all times.
Keefer, I have proposed a peace treaty.
Yeah, I just noticed that, but it automatically ended my turn before I responded. So
I'm just saying I hope you take it before my army gets to you.
Before, but what army?
yeah, there's that subtle threat.
The one that's not wandering around in my territory right now, and therefore you're not seeing it.
The one that's not taking the resource pod that's right next to you?
I'll fight you.
Yeah.
You what, mate?
You will.
I mean, holding on to the resource pods isn't really that smart because their rewards don't scale.
I hate to break it to you, but they actually do. They get a little better.
Yeah,
after, like turn 50.
A little bit better, but not like amazingly.
I mean, that's why I saved it until now, not until forever.
All right. Well, thanks for saving it for me.
There's been this resource pod that I've been staring at like for the last 10, 15 turns, but it's like on the other side of an impassable terrain, and to get around it, I have to go through like 5 alien nests. So it's like I'm not getting into it anytime soon.
Yeah. That happens. Until you start your genocide.
That got pretty creepy pretty fast.
Every time I say genocide, oh man, really? I want to cue up that David Bowie song.
Genocide.
Okay, it's a shame you could not have seen what just happened in the automated turn. I have one Marine standing against three hexes of aliens, and he friggin' survived.
Nice.
I'm not talking about one unit, I mean one group of units, I'm talking about one Marine. He survived 3 attacks by alien units.
That's
And
awesome.
If he doesn't get friggin' promoted, I'm going to sack the general and promote him myself.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a plan.
Holy crap, that was impressive.
Were you on a hill?
Yes, I was on a hill and across a river.
Yeah.
So, plus
That'll do it.
I was in healing mode, which give me extra defensive bonuses.
Fortified.
So, but it was that was just.
Yeah, actually, I found that's a good strategy for the aliens overall because they will almost always attack you, no matter if you're fortified or not. You know, especially if they're in like an aggressive stance. So that is a very good strategy early on for coping with the aliens. Is just holding back, letting them come to you and wash over your superior technology.
Well, especially being around an alien nest where they're extra aggressive anyway.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, like how I started the game.
Wah wah.
Why is everyone being so mean to me?
Just don't get within 2 hexes of the alien nests, and they will leave you alone.
Says you. Hey, you guys made peace. That was nice. You guys are good people.
If you can consider those kinds of people at all.
It's just a precursor to me going all Gandhi on his ass.
If only there were more nukes.
There's one nuke, and it makes me sad there's not more nukes.
Yeah.
But I do like the implication of the only way to use a nuclear weapon, right? Like, it has to be through covert actions. It's sort of like everyone has decided that nukes are really actually pretty horrible.
I think that was the great mistake. The not so subtle thing that happened that forced space exploration and changed up the cultural national lines. That is something that the designers Will Miller and Dave McDonough talked about a lot. That they try to come up with what happened on Earth that forced these factions to try and want to explore different worlds. Which is a different idea than what Alpha Centauri was, right? Because Alpha Centauri was essentially, I always thought, the continuation of what would happen once you got a science victory in civilization. You know, you sent a probe out to, or a colonization out to your nearest star, which is Alpha Centauri, and then, you know, it was kind of like the Star Trek idea, the Federation idea of like, hey, we're all one people now doing this thing. That's why it was a victory for whatever culture launched that thing, was because, hey, we're the culture that's exploring everyone else. And then, of course, within that culture, there's all the factions and philosophical lines that break up on the ship itself, which I thought was a neat idea. It also explained why all of these different nations and factions decided to go to this one planet.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know, because if that's part of the conceit in the early game, is that there's a lot of different planets to choose from. Hey, John, by the way, you unmuted your microphone in order to cough.
It was nice.
Just as an FYI. Wait, did you...
Okay.
Who declared... I didn't declare war on John.
Who declared war? Damn it! Didn't we just get out of this shit?
Paul, you've been at war with Jon Keefer. You were still at war with Jon Keefer.
How?
When I allied you, I got dragged back into it.
Oh man, and that happened to me too. Damn it!
Wait.
War.
Never trust Paul in a war game.
All right, I'll friggin' try to get it. Friggin'.
Friggin.
Let's
Click on
see.
your.
No,
de-
it-
Okay,
it
so I
actually
see,
says that,
how it is. I see
Tito
how
has
it is.
declared.
Keefer, send me a peace tree. I'll accept it.
What'd you say, Bolding?
On my screen, it says Greg Tito has declared war on Jon Keefer.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I did no such thing. It also says that for me.
This is how actual wars start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's weird, because
It's communication.
after a peace treaty, aren't you bound for 10 or 20 turns or something?
Yeah.
Apparently, you can cheat around that by allying with people.
I think we just have an alliance cluster going on.
So that's it. You guys want me to get my guard down, and then you're gonna lie with each other and then kill me. I got it.
That's exactly right. That's exactly the plan. We're
I don't
gonna
know,
massively.
We're secretly gonna find a way to backstab Greg, but we need you to follow the plan, and you're not following the plan, which is where we almost wipe you out to lull Greg into a false sense of security, and then we attack Greg.
Wait a second. I don't like this
Other
plan.
Greg. Other Greg.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, right.
Way to lay out the whole plan.
Over the chat that Greg can hear.
Well, I'm making a joke. You guys are obviously
We
not.
know.
Do you really know? I don't think
No,
you do.
I know
don't think
nothing.
you do. I think
No.
you guys are messing with me.
What do you guys in the chat think of all this? Are you witnessing the craziness? And by craziness, I mean waiting around for our turns to go. I think I'm gonna blame Paul for the most part.
Paul, you have pissed off the aliens really badly.
How?
You've shot at them for so long that I think they just hate us now.
Are they orange over there for you guys, or red even?
They're still green for me,
Yeah, they're green for me too.
and I've been trying to antagonize them as much as possible.
Cause you're a right jerk about it.
No, because I heard you were trying to go Harmony.
I said no such thing except the fact that I'm going Harmony.
All right, so are we all at peace with Keefer now?
No, because that's still not even my turn yet.
I'm not at war with anybody.
As soon as it gets to be my turn, I will send the peace treaties out. There will be agents scouring the globe. And by agents, I mean covert agents who are going to take over your cities. Yes, Brasilia. Nobody actually chose Brasilia, did they?
No.
Which
I
is
thought about it.
really silly, considering it is pretty much like designed for multiplayer combat. That plus 10% against all combat is a huge boost over the entire game. Ba, 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 ba. All right, I made a deal to you. Please love me. I never know what to do with these quest decisions. Does anyone ever choose? There's a couple of them that are like the free maintenance for specific buildings, and then the other ones that are like +1 to something. I almost always don't pick the free maintenance.
Yeah, I almost never pick the energy one unless it's like 3 or 4 times the energy output of the other option.
Yeah, me too. And I almost always go for health. If health is ever a choice, I'm just like, yes, more health.
Oh god, another alien has popped up next to my plant, my capital. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, Paul, it's so sad.
You deserve it.
You're letting those aliens get inside your head.
Oh, shush, John.
Oh wait, that's actually Alpha Centauri, the mind worms.
Mind worms.
I always loved that idea.
I'm in love with that too. I think it's hysterical.
That they were like eating inside your brain, and then they like killed. It's basically how my bard in our D&D works, where like he kills through kill it, making your brain think that you're dead. Which is a terrible way to die.
That is true. That is a terrible way to die.
Terrible / awesome.
Terribly awesome.
Are we all at peace now?
We
I
are
think so.
at peace. I think we are, you guys. We really found out how to get along.
There is no getting along. There is only war.
The war is not constant.
War. War never changes.
It always is hell.
Changes all the time. Pretty much constantly, honestly.
In a world where war never changes. See, I got a siege worm finally near my territory. But it actually just looks like he's just happy to throw some confetti in the air. He's like, hey, look, guys.
It seems to be their thing.
Eat your face.
Green and orange leaves in the world. Here you go. I'm just a siege worm. Look at me.
Did anybody complete that quest where they killed one?
Yep.
That's a big boost, isn't it?
Oh, Paul, you had to do one just out of necessity.
Yeah, pretty much.
They were when I actually played a couple of versions of this before it was released at various events and whatnot. And at one point, when you kill a siege worm, you got like 100 science.
You can, so that's a perk in the military virtue tree now. You get science for killing aliens based on the attack value of the aliens. And when you kill a siege worm or a kraken, it's like 150 science.
Yeah, and I think that was smart that they made it. You had to basically tech through it in order to get that.
Yeah, if you want that bonus for fighting aliens, then you gotta go out and take it.
To the
Hey,
limit.
Keefer, do you want open borders? You should accept my proposal.
Oh, this is nice. Oh, but look, I don't even have. Oh, interesting.
You know, John, you only have one friend left in this game, and that's me. You should-
He's got a point.
That is true. That's actually a fact.
It's true facts.
So I've got a problem.
You got some aliens coming at you?
No, I've got a city that can attack, but I don't want to attack.
Right click on it. Right click on the circle on it, and
There we go.
It dismisses it.
Thank you.
No worries. I've been doing that every turn for the last like 20 turns. And that is a viable strategy, peoples. You do not necessarily want to attack all the guys that are within range of you.
Even if they attack you first.
Yeah.
Has been my lesson.
And we're on sequential turns again.
We are.
Yay. Oh my god, really?
Bolding,
Man.
how are you doing so well?
I'm prettier than you.
Well, besides that.
That's pretty much the whole thing. That's the secret of my success. You can say it, but that's it.
But it's true.
I'm just prettier than you. Sorry.
That's not William Wallace. I am prettier than this man.
Games just really like me because of how pretty I am.
Also, you like to take it to the limit with strategy games.
I also like to go past the point of no return.
Almost like you're going to and or from the danger zone.
I actually just sort of like to ride straight into the danger zone. But when it's available, if there's a danger zone, I just look at that and I'm like, fuck yeah, that's my jam.
That's my Jimmy Jam.
It's my jabba juba.
I should not be laughing at that because it wasn't funny.
My
But
jabba jubble.
but your Jimmy Jam is yes, exactly. I think I am gonna have to start attacking these aliens at some point.
Why bother? I mean, they're gonna leave you alone. Unless you want
If I have anything to say about it.
siege worm hugs.
Siege worm hugs.
I've got so many hugs to give. You guys are so dead
You're dead.
because of what I just did. Oh man, you guys. Just you wait. Oh my god, wait for it.
You're freaking me out there, buddy.
That was my goal.
Oh, now I see your problem, Paul. I finally explored the edge of Paul's territory.
yeah?
What's the problem?
Yeah. He's trapped. He's between a rock and a hard place. He's got almost nowhere to expand into.
Yeah. I think in many of my conversations with Will and Dave, the designers of this, they had said that they purposely created the map AI to have resource-rich danger zones, essentially.
Yeah.
So that there was these buffers, but in order the first person to take over those buffers would have an advantage in resources and things like that. So it looks like just that sucks to be Paul, but he got put right near one of those areas.
Absolutely.
It's fine. I'll be fine.
The crazy thing is 3 independent stations got sprinkled into it by just quest events.
And it looks like they're destroyed now.
Several of them, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Last time I looked over here, I was like, oh my god, there's 4 stations over here. Now there's 1.
Paul pissed off the aliens pretty bad, so they went on the station wrecking warpath.
Yeah, and then that's something somebody brought that up in the chat, so I'd like to agree with whoever said that. I forget who it was. It might have been that True Prince. But the stations feel really anemic in this game.
They really don't, in the late game, provide much of anything to you, unless you get one of the really awesome ones that gives like plus 10 culture, but it'll only give that when everyone is using it.
Not everyone. Is
3
that
people.
Is that true? I mean, you can level it up through your own.
I can't believe you took my resource pod, you piece of shit.
Who are you talking to?
Not me. I didn't do it.
I'm gonna murder you late game for that.
Who are you talking to?
Greg Tito.
He knows.
I didn't do it.
Hey, FYI, there was actually 2 down here.
You're such an asshole.
I
I can't believe you.
gotta get some benefit for exploring over there. That's the whole point.
I am gonna fight you.
Oh, hey, look, I found Josh's city. Hi, Josh. Your city's name, Prosperity. Or Prosperity, if I follow these.
Prosperity?
That sounds silly when you say it that way.
Sorry, just I guess pronouncing it with actual words.
Yeah, I don't like any of that.
I'm super into it.
You're into it?
Yeah,
You're into real words?
I'm a big fan of words.
What about those French words?
Prosperité, that's all I'm saying, man. Le Coeur. I love the names of the Franco-Iberian cities. They're not kind of like boring riffs on real-world cities. They're like what you would actually name cities on a new planet.
I guess that's true. What is liqueur?
Like,
What is?
look at it's the heart.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's very French.
It is a very French thing.
I like it.
Yeah, but what happened to the Iberian part of it?
The third city, I think, has a Spanish name. If you establish like 3 or 4 cities,
What is it? I forget. Because I think you're right.
it's like Atazan or something like that. It's an
Yeah,
actual name.
it's an actual real name, made by real people.
Actual human beings.
Waiting for players.
You know, I've noticed that siege worms actually do get really aggressive about workers that are on their own.
Yeah, they're not a big fan of workers.
So you have to like cover them with a military unit just sitting on top of the worker when you want to do stuff like build roads.
Unless you're using the fence thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even the fence won't protect workers that are like out in the middle of nowhere building a road between 2 cities.
There is a there's a tech or
There's
something
three.
that prevents them from attacking workers.
Oh, very cool. I have never found that before.
I
Yeah,
don't.
I can't remember. I've seen that. I just don't know where it is.
I'm not sure where it is either. It might be from a building quest decision actually.
Nope, alien biology.
Alien biology it is then.
Yeah.
Which I have.
Yeah, you're fancy and nobody likes you.
Yeah. Oh, good. My agent was undetected.
Uh-huh. I don't like where that's going.
Do you
Mhm.
seriously have intrigue stuff already? Come on, man.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
All right, yes.
Knew it. Knew it.
There's just no justice.
I muted it. There's no justice in this world except for when you like kill people. When you can take them out one by one. That's not dark, right?
It's pretty dark. It's grim.
Anybody watch that show, Grimm?
Nope.
Nope. Friend of mine was on it.
Really?
Yeah, he was a beaver man. I wish I was joking.
You said beaver.
Yeah. Apparently, that is an actual German, folklore.
The
thing.
werebeaver?
Yeah, They don't call them werebeaver. They actually beaver men is what they're called. But it's a German word or something that translates to it.
Weird.
It is weird, and it led me to the joke, of course. Like, well, I'm an ass man personally.
Shaking my head. Just gonna walk away.
Just walk away. Good. All right, let's take over Paul's stuff.
I am bugged. So I'm gonna try and figure this out.
You're bugged?
Yeah.
What's happening?
I got a nice bug where I can't right click out of something it wants me to do.
Yeah, it looks like you are blinking, but also Keefer is too. Keefer, are you taking your turn still?
Yes. I have a lot of units to worry about right now.
Uh-oh. You really are attacking me, aren't you?
Oh, did I say that? I'm sorry.
Well, I'm just going to have to invade you first. With mind bullets.
That's nice.
Note, I don't have any mind bullets. But I'm researching mind bullets right now. So, I was going to do something. For those of you people in the chat who may be looking, I was going to do something around this part, in this area. But it looks like that would be silly. Because I don't think I'll be able to get around. So...
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to shoot this siege worm in the name of moving the game forward.
do it.
I really hope that doesn't go bad for me.
I hope it doesn't either. Oh,
I
hey.
don't see how it could, John.
The turn advanced. That was good.
Yeah, finally.
Woohoo! I'm getting all kinds of synergies up in this piece. That's a big bonus. That's gonna make my city the best city in the world.
Wanna be the very best.
Did you just say breast?
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
No, I was singing the first line from the Pokemon theme song. You guys all have your minds in the gutter.
Oh, well, that's
We're also not chanting the word breast, Paul.
yeah. You were like
I
breast,
was
breast,
not.
breast, breast. I really need some petroleum.
Let's talk about that then.
I don't know if I. Oh no! Wait, never mind. Never mind. I don't need your stinking petroleum. But I do want that. But I don't want that.
That's sort of where I was waiting for that to go.
Yeah, that's generally how it goes around these parts. Josh, why don't you have your home capital city didn't end up on a coast? That's upsetting.
Yeah, it really is.
That's actually a big problem
For your naval invasion?
for my naval invasion. No, I mean for the design of the game, because not doing that means you're not able to create any
Naval trade routes.
naval trade routes, which are so much more lucrative than the regular overland trade routes.
In a lot of cases, they're literally twice as good.
Yeah, exactly. So obviously, you're probably not going to go too far into trade on your own. But if you were to do that, that'd be pretty shitty for you. It is funny how much. I mean, I guess that actually makes the perk of being able to have a larger area from which to choose from your city that much more valuable.
That's why I took it. I wouldn't have been on the coast if I didn't take that.
Really?
Market.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess that's a pretty good argument for choosing that. I almost always pick the other one, the one that lets you see coastlines.
I like that one. Taking the one where you can pick a wider area is like moving your settler in Civ 5.
Exactly.
But it also gives you good targets for your explorer on the first few turns. Like you'll know where you can do little expeditions and get stuff.
Hey, how you doing, Armitage? Armitage Shanks 86. Excellent name, by the way. Oh, hey, what happened?
I got kicked into a loading screen.
I think we might have.
Same here.
I didn't do anything, so this
I am
is something
back
that's
at it.
happening. There might be an internet problem might have just happened. But we're still talking over the internet. So that's odd. Please hold, guys, while we figure this all out.
Oh, I'm back.
Oh, wait, I'm back. That was weird.
You think it auto-saved?
I think it auto-saved and then re. That's actually pretty great
Wait,
technology.
I went from simultaneous turns to sequential turns, and then I'm not at war on anybody. That's weird.
No, I think it was just it got a little wonky, and then it went back to normal. Oh man, I didn't realize, Paul, that you're being all purity over there. Oh my gosh, there's so much evil laughter going on.
That sucks. I think I just lost an expedition result from that weird glitch.
Are you sure?
Well, my
because
explorer is now done with his expedition. I didn't get anything.
You might have gotten a quest decision or a quest thing, so go look in your quests. That's what I would recommend. Because sometimes it's not a, you don't get a bonus, you get, you know, a decision to go, like, to put things into a, you know, like move units in or explore, like if it's the cave, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't see anything. That's weird.
Well, if so, that does suck, my friend.
It was in miasma too, so now I have to heal him up.
Oh. All of that sounds terrible. Oh, Snapples. I might have seen a Kraken.
Heck yeah. Krakens are my buddies.
Those are fun. Krakens are lots of fun.
Release the Kraken!
Or as I call them, snuggle krakens.
I call them Phil McCracken.
I call them let's get kraken.
Okay, all of y'all need to be shot right now.
Yeah, that's right. He's Phil McCracken, Scottish therapist. Anybody remember that sketch from, was it the 90s there, when it was, Patrick Stewart was on SNL? If not, you Googleize it right now. Because it's quite funny. So Patrick Stewart is possibly my favorite person in the world. Other than Katy Perry.
Baby, you're a firework.
I'm just going to say mildly weird things until you guys respond, so...
Okay.
Alright. Cyto nurseries. Hey, Keefer, our peace treaty has expired, so...
So don't bring an explorer into my area.
Just saying, I might want to just, you know, blow you up. For realsies.
You just say for realsies.
I did. Wow, Paul. You're really getting a bum deal over there.
It's really pretty raw for Paul right now.
Yeah. Raw Paul. That's what they call him.
On the streets.
Which I guess is better than... Oh man, so interesting. So now that I've explored a bit, this map just got a whole lot more interesting.
Interesting in like a sexy way or just normal interesting?
Mostly in a, you know, where I thought it was nice and open and allowed for a lot of different strategic decisions, now I'm like, oh, it's actually not that open. And there's pretty much only one way this is going to go down.
Oh, dang. Is it you getting crushed in the hammer and anvil of me and Paul and Keefer and Vanderwall?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's sort of what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm screwed.
Aren't you the trading guys? Shouldn't you be focusing on trading right now, though?
Well, that's the other thing, is I don't, I've been able to trade with myself.
You need to pull some miasma off tiles so you can get trade routes.
Oh, I got trade routes, son.
Okay, I mean, I didn't know if you were having trade problems.
What you guys got to, I mean, I take Cialis to deal with my trade problems.
What?
You're
You're an odd one.
Yeah, I guess I'll go to Jaboomba.
Jaboomba.
Baby, roll. Okie doke. You got a lot of aliens. I'll give you that, aliens. There's a lot of you. You're right, Armitage. The negative health, I mean, I've been choosing everything to allow my health to be not negative. So that's where it goes with all the quest decisions that I've been making to make sure that I have a not severely crippled health system at this point. But that's very difficult, and that was part of the reason I didn't like that change to the health/happiness system, which is basically the happiness system is, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, my home game, I had a problem where I was at like negative 20 health for the longest time because there just aren't enough like early game health boosters, you know, and you don't get any like improvements or whatever to boost health till like much later.
It's true. I mean, you can kind of specialize and go towards those things if you want. And I think Supremacy actually has a lot more. If you have the resources, like if you have a lot of Firaxite, there's a lot of things you can do with Supremacy. I mean, basically all of them have ways, but you need to be invested in it. But what a lot of people have said is that even though, you know, when you go under, I'm at positive health now, but when I was at negative health, you could see that it was just like negative 10% culture and science, I think, which is it's definitely a significant penalty, but it's not as crippling as it was in Civ 5 when you went under, because that actually impacted your military too. So you basically had no strategies that could work if you were at negative health. So you can pretty much go even at negative 20. It's not that much of a big problem. It's a problem, but just not a big one. Agree or disagree? Well, it's a good conversation we're having, you guys.
I do, Tito. I do.
That's good.
I missed the premise. What's up?
How the health system, you can kind of, even though you know, you don't want to necessarily go negative health. If you do, it's really not that big of a deal.
No.
It's not nearly as crippling as happiness.
Yeah, until you hit like 30, and then you have to start worrying about like actual colonies breaking away at that point.
That doesn't happen, does
Except
it?
my advisor always tells me how unhealthy I am.
Well, there's that. And you can also turn off that stupid dang
It's
advisor.
just like your asshole doctor in real life. Just ignore him.
He's got a point. But to my knowledge, if you go negative 30, that doesn't happen. Is that true?
No, I don't think you can lose anybody. You can just get.
Sure?
The penalties are crippling, but they just go really low.
Are you sure? Because Brasilia in my home game was like, hey, if you don't, do a better job taking care of your cities.
Paul, that is my crash satellite. Get the fuck off it.
Where is it? I don't know where we're looking.
North of my capital.
North of your capital.
I didn't steal the crash satellite by your city.
Oh, okay, sorry.
You
That guy's automated. So.
Hey, Bolding.
I'll let him keep being automated.
Might I suggest you stop saving shit for later?
Yeah.
No, I need reasons to thinly veiled excuses to justify wars later. What the fuck
I mean,
are you doing?
you're gonna go to war with me eventually because you just detected my spy in your city.
Now we're gonna start some shit over that, friend. And by friend, I mean fuck you.
So much love.
Can you feel?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
I don't know,
Nope.
should I attack the aliens again?
Might as well, or just John.
Which John? There are two Johns.
Well, the one that's close to you,
Why would I want to attack my noble ally Bolding?
because he's gonna attack you.
We've been bros the whole game.
Yeah. I'm not going to take his satellite. My explorer is going to continue being automated and go on his merry way.
Satellite.
No. This game needs this multiplayer thing needs beacons, so I can like put like a beacon like, hey, I'm going to build here. Don't come near this area, or hey, we should go here or something. Like,
That's actually a great idea.
There's like no map things I can plop. It's kind of frustrating.
That actually is amazing. I think you should submit that to the Firaxis multiplayer team, see if they can add that, because I think that would be a great idea. I think the diplomacy in general could use
Use a little work.
more stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh hey, you made me a counteroffer. I don't know, Paul. I'll be your Huckleberry for now, I guess.
What?
He'll be your Huckleberry.
Yeah, that's what's not to understand about that.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Done and done.
Always good to be a man's Huckleberry. That's what I say.
I think those are good words to say out loud when you say them with your mouth whole.
What?
What?
I just don't get you sometimes, Tito.
I say weird things out of my mouth hole.
You do. Why?
Not.
Why not? Do I want to do that? I mean, at this point, I don't even know anymore, you guys. I mean, I don't not want to do that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm just catching up with what's going on in the chat. Yeah, you're right, guys. I would actually like to see a World Congress. I also agree with that. That's a good call. I think your whoever said it, the favor system would be a lot more interesting if that were the case. Because right now the favor system you can do quite a bit, but it is limited. In that most of the time when you want to cash in your favors is either to win or to have a dastardly war happen. But in general, the AI always wants to screw you in those situations. So what ends up happening is that the prices go skyrocketing for anything that you want to have happen. Like say you want, like, hey, go to war. They won't do it because they know you're going to win if they do that. So why would they agree to any decisions that you've got? But then that's usually the only time you want to use favors is in that situation. So it's a nice little wrinkle, but I wish it was a better wrinkle. Oh wow, Bolding, really?
What?
You're gonna give me that little nugget right there in front of me, and you expect me not to try and take over your outpost?
We can start that if you want to start that.
Oh man, if only I had enough culture to get the Liberation Army in time. If only. Instead, I'm just going to go close to that and make you nervous. So, for those of you who are wondering what the hell I'm talking about, Jon Bolding plopped down a settler unit or a colony unit here, and the other big difference between Civ 5 and Beyond Earth is that you don't found a city immediately. It takes 9 turns for your outpost to turn into a city proper. And in that time, they are vulnerable to attack from aliens and also attack from other players. There's a specific perk within the within the might tree of virtues, which allows you to take over. When you take over an enemy outpost, you replace it with an outpost of your own, essentially netting you a free settler in a new territory in a new place, which is a huge boon. You're taking something away from your opponent and giving it directly to you, which is a rare thing. Oh, and I got bombed again.
Back to a loading screen again as well.
Saving again?
I think it might be. I guess I don't know. It seems to happen when there's a blip in the internet. So hopefully it'll come back, just like it did last time. Fingers crossed, you guys. Okay, yeah, and we're back. Well, that was easy. Oh man, you guys are so dead. I'm just gonna say that every
once in a while.
every once in a while when something happens.
I thought you were.
I mean, not that it's not true, but it's totally true. It's like the truest thing that ever happened. Oh, the happy laughter. Is that coming from your... That's coming from my office, which Jon Bolding is in, I think.
It is not coming from your office. It's coming from the office next door to your office.
No, I know, but it's yours, the microphone, that's picking it up. So, Keefer, you named a city Spleef City.
Yeah.
So, is it 420 yet?
The typo of spliff? Is that what's going on here? I'm confused.
I don't think
Yeah, it's just a takeoff on my last name, which I had to endure all the razzing when I was young.
it's good. I like it. I'm all for it. But now I know where your cities is. And I'm gonna take it over. Oh my god, there's so much laughter.
I don't think I'm picking that up.
Yeah, it's coming.
I'm hearing it through my.
Well, the laughter was in pure response to him saying he's going to take it over, so the timing was perfect.
It is true. Aliens detected. Who cares? So what? Who cares?
What are you gonna do? Aliens. Not my aliens. Not my problem. That's
Not
what
my problem. Oh man. So I just did the auto plant special mission, which gives +1 trade routes from auto plants.
Beautiful.
That means I'm gonna have so many trade routes coming out of my pants. Oh man.
Your auto pants?
My auto pants.
Eh?
So, man, do I want to just go and attack you? I mean, we're not allied anymore, John, right?
We weren't. I guess it must have expired. I didn't renew it. Neither did you.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't know. I'm considering it. Oh, you're gonna have to offer me more than that.
All right. What do you want?
Everything.
I could give you some science.
I counter-offered proposes.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
You're not.
Yeah.
I'm not paying that.
Yeah. I didn't think you would.
That's the idea.
That's right. I just need a thinly veiled reason to not attack
You
you.
offered your counteroffer.
Here's my counteroffer. Nothing. I will give you nothing. In exchange, I will take nothing. Alright, fine. I won't attack you. From the one unit that I have near you that probably wouldn't be able to take over your thing anyway. I still won't do it.
That's good because there's a lot of Marines on the way.
That's what I figured. Wait, really?
Yeah.
Shite. Totally didn't think you'd call my bluff.
I mean, you got some energy out of it, or you got some science out of it from me.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I think it's a fair deal.
It is. Equitable for all.
Equitable. Equitable.
I fucking hate the aliens in this game. They're green, not aggro, right? And the siege worm just ate my worker just for fun. He's just like, oh,
Well,
hey,
your worker
I'm
was a
gonna eat
jerk.
Didn't we just have a conversation about how they'll always eat an undefended worker?
it. I'm literally one step away from my outpost here. Like it's guarded. And not that a soldier would have protected my worker from a siege worm.
Well, that's why you need the boost there from your boys. I don't know what
I
I'm
have
trying.
no idea what that means.
You need to defend them is what I'm trying to say.
You know, your boys.
You know, your boys.
Your boys.
Holla at your boys.
Holla at your boys.
Your boysits.
Man, my people are pissed.
Why? What'd you do? What'd you
built
do?
Built an outpost.
Oh, so they suddenly got all mad.
They mad, bro.
You mad, bro?
They real mad.
You mad?
They roll mad.
Oh! I just like, hey, let's explore this one more tile. Oh, Schnapple.
GG wormies.
Holy shnikey. No, it's just a huge mass of things that I want to make mad at Jon, so they attack him.
Oh, nice. I appreciate that.
Not you, the other Jon.
I appreciate that even more.
I am not afraid.
Be very afraid.
Yay, biology.
Wait, you just got biology?
Alien biology.
Oh, Snapple. Made from the best stuff on Earth. Remember the Snapple lady?
Oh.
That was a marketing campaign. It was a thing that people knew about.
Old people, I guess.
Old people. People of a certain age. Who like to talk like this.
Is that true? I don't really believe. I don't believe you.
Actually, British people. No, they didn't really know that stuff. Hey, the True Prince. We are actually playing on the standard size map right now, if you can believe it. Unless I'm completely crazy and I picked large. I don't think I did. I'm fairly certain I picked standard size. So this is it's just big.
It's just big.
It's just big. There's no other words for it. It's freaking huge.
This guy was freaking massive.
And it led to us being very far apart from each other, and expanding, and contracting. Less of the contracting, actually, just more of the expanding. and it will make this early game very interesting as far as figuring out, where everything goes and who we are, where our alliances lie, that kind of thing. But it will make the late game very, very, very interesting because we'll be established and everybody will have their units ready to go or not, as the case may be.
What the fuck? The siege worm is now pillaging my upgrades. This is bullshit.
Nice.
Siege worm loves you, Josh.
Like, what is he even? What benefit does the siege worm possibly get from pillaging my mine?
All I'm saying is, you probably shouldn't have talked so much shit about the aliens.
They heard you.
Oh, I'm building my ranged units now. He's fucked as soon as I get them.
There's a very direct correlation here, Josh. Talk shit, get hit.
I hear you talking a lot of shit there, John.
He's got a point.
Step to me.
We're just a friendly bunch.
I'm friendly with Paul.
Just because he's next to you.
I hope he's friendly with me.
I'm real friendly.
He says.
I'm hoping you're really friendly and this isn't just, you're not actually conspiring with Tito to destroy me.
Oh, there's conspiring.
Because that wouldn't be very nice, John.
We have conspired the crap out of you. And each other. Wait, what?
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 This is like that scene in The Wire.
I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, Paul, you just passed me in the standings. You die now.
You die now.
Yay, I have 1 whole point above you.
Oh, that's interesting, yeah. I haven't looked at the standings in a while.
Nobody look at the standings.
No one noticed how Jon Bolding is currently 100 points above most other people.
Never look at the standings again.
Well, the points are pretty silly, I think.
Welcome to Civilization Beyond Earth, where the planets are made up and the points don't matter.
I almost always trail in points right before I get my victory condition, and then I'm like, yo, what up, son?
The points, I think at least, only really matter if the person at the top is going for a domination victory.
Well, I mean, you could conceivably get a domination victory if you just had a very mobile army.
Mm-hmm.
With few cities and few wonders, I mean, because the score is very much weighted towards population and oh dear, oh god, watch this, watch it burn. Goodbye, Mr. Gunboat. So wonders give you a lot, and just having a big empire are a lot, even if you're unhappy or anything.
Right.
Which those are all good things, but at the same time, not necessarily win conditions. Doodly 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 doo. Zoobly zoobly zoo.
Zibbly zobbly zep.
Exactly. All of the above. Hey Josh, where's that siege worm?
Next to Ainsa?
Oh, I don't know where Ainsa is.
I don't think I had it when you scouted the area. It's just south of my Le Prosperité.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I see that you got some... Oh, that's your outpost there. I see. I was asking because maybe I could swing around with my gunboat and blow it up for you.
Yeah, I just rebased attack jet to Prosperité to try to nuke him.
Prosperité! It's pronounced karate.
Hey.
So my
Wait
civilization.
just 1 second. A siege worm can take out a plane?
Heck yeah, it can.
What the fuck is that?
Haven't you seen Dune?
Yeah, I've seen Dune. They're in planes. They fly away. It's a worm. It's underground. This is bullshit.
That is good stuff.
Oh, I just like how you're freaking out over there, Josh. Don't ever change.
Please change.
No, that's a bad Tito.
Satellite. You know what? Can I do a thing now? Yes, I can.
I have a conflagration of sea dragons over here. There's like 4 in 4 hexes.
Are you kidding? Oh, wow.
That sounds fun. By fun, I mean not at all.
You are going to get screwed, John, if you unless you have upgraded your military.
Which John?
Keefer.
You guys starting wars?
No, I'm just talking about siege worms. It's really hard to take them out unless you go crazy pants for it.
Ah ha ha.
You know, like unless you're going like full on might. Have your outpost not been founded yet, huh?
Yeah, it's taking its sweet freaking time.
Yeah, the trade routes help. When you create a trade route that's near them.
Yeah, I did that, but I think it might have gotten murdered.
Oh, well, that'll happen.
I can't figure out by what, though.
You don't know what murdered it?
Yeah. I'm not sure what could have. I think I took the thing where your trade routes can't be attacked. But it's also possible that since we started this game before I had ever played before, I made a bad choice when that quest came up.
Ha! I told you! I told you! I even said it in the review, too.
You did.
You need it. It's like that's why it's a silly
It's a ridiculous
thing, because there's almost no reason why you would ever not choose that.
I can't think of a single reason why you would ever not choose that.
I mean, unless you were so landlocked and you weren't going to go like even bother building trade units at all, and we're going to go pure military and we're eradicating all things on site, like maybe it wouldn't make sense because you want to devote more of your resources to building military units. I don't know. I'm grasping at straws.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just don't see it.
I just don't see it either.
Just don't know anymore.
Love don't live here anymore. So oddly enough, I've had an alien nest like basically between my two first cities for the whole game with a mass of aliens. And they've sometimes attacked my soldier that I've had fortified on my borders. But so far, I'm pretty content with just leaving them there. And they have not attacked. There's actually a station right near them, too, like within 2 hexes of the nest. And they haven't gone after the station either. I find that odd. It's odd behavior for aliens. You never really can understand them.
Yeah, their thinking process is just so alien.
I can't possibly comprehend it.
Oh my god, an alien nest just popped up right next to one of my state. Oh, this is just frustrating.
Hey, I can finally trade with you, Jon Bolding.
I'm glad you love me as much as I love myself.
Wow, and that's a super lucrative trade route.
Probably it's a water route to a foreign city. Usually they're excellent.
Well, and especially a foreign
Did
city,
you-
a foreign city that's very far away from me.
Bolding, did you see? I'm trading with you. I'm trading with you, Bolding.
That pleases
Wow.
me. Like, this pleases Bolding.
Just
Give unto Bolding your gifts.
That was like the kiss-assiest way to do it, though, Paul. You're like, huh? Did you see? Huh? I'm trading with you.
Do you like them? I made them just for you.
love me, love me.
Love me, love me. Alright, I really don't know where I want to go with this. With this here tech web. We'll see how that goes. It will be a thing. Oh, I can do that one from there too. Hey, what the heck? We're friends, right, Jon Bolding?
Yep.
For now.
You said that too quickly. Yep. Sure.
Hey, I meant it.
You had better. Sweet. Oh my gosh, your siege, Josh, you're laying waste to the siege worm over here. Good to see.
I'm gonna murder him at some point here,
There's gonna be some murdering.
but not with planes apparently.
Siege worms, they'll fuck up a plane.
All right, well, I'll lend a hand, kinda. See, I can't do much with my measly little gunboat, but I'll try. I do it for you.
Yeah, I'll have a gunboat out there in a couple turns and a couple missile rovers too. He's going down.
Okay.
Now that Josh has built aircraft, have you guys seen the really excellent bug where you can see how many aircraft are stationed in a city, even if you don't know the city is there and haven't explored the tiles?
No, I haven't seen that bug.
If you look to the, well, I don't know, you probably have seen the city since it's right by you.
If you're looking for aircraft in my territory, they're no longer there because a siege worm ate them.
I've seen Tito's aircraft. Then
You'd like to think they were mine.
I've seen somebody's aircraft. All right, I don't give a fuck whose they are.
I think they're John Keefer's.
Okay.
Hey, who's getting spy? Who's spying in my home city?
Clearly it's someone.
Cut that shit out.
Actually,
Who's spying in my shit?
so far my spies have been undetected. Except for the one that Bolding saw.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I've seen your spies. They're
My-
decent. I'm not impressed though.
My spies are pretty cool. Hello everyone who are joining us. I haven't introduced us in a while, so I will. I am Greg Tito. Hello. We are playing in a game called Civilization Beyond the Earth. It is a massive multiplayer match. 5 factions vying for control of this here new planet that we have discovered. I am playing as the Polystralian faction, which combines Australia and Polynesians, even though the Polynesian kind of contribution is next to nil, as far as I can tell. And I'm also joined by Jon Bolding, who is now actually leading the score here. We'll go down in the order here. Hi, Jon.
And the African Union. Hi, everybody.
He's playing as the African Union, who grows very fast.
As you can see by my score.
Yeah, and as you can see by the number of cities, he's got 6 by my count.
Yep, just about.
With another or 5 with an outpost being built right now. Unless he's got more hiding in the wings.
Right off. I'm Paul Goodman. I am the Pan-Asian Coalition, PAC, and I have been getting eaten by aliens pretty much the entire time.
That's right. Paul's over here. I'm starting to see his borders expand a little bit more. So good on you, borders. Expanding your horizons. And we are also joined by Mr. Jon Keefer.
The warmonger.
The warmonger. Even though I'm the guy that's got a unit on your border.
Yeah, I know he's there. I'm just letting him think he's safe.
Oh, I know he's not safe. And of course, the alien slayer, Josh Vanderwall.
Fucking up a siege worm.
And I'm helping you. I don't know why, but I am.
Well, thanks, Tito.
Mostly just so I have something to do with my gunboat down there.
Yeah, that seems fair. He's also almost dead. I'm pretty impressed. It only took us like 4 turns.
Yeah, pretty good. Da-na-na, da-na-na. Is that Fox News?
Yeah, it's just keeping me updated about my football game tomorrow night.
You're playing football tomorrow night?
No, my favorite team is playing tomorrow night.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
No, Cleveland Browns.
Are you from Cleveland?
Originally, yes.
I didn't know that. You know, I heard this in a theme song for a TV show, but I think it's true. Cleveland rocks.
Yeah, at least that's what Jim Carrey says. Or, Drew
I
Carey.
think.
Drew Carey, thank you.
The other carry.
Yeah, exactly. Cash and carry.
Ayo.
If that's the sound for the game that's playing in the background, people. I don't even know. I oddly enough, this game I'm going a lot more of the don't build stuff, research development and other things because I'm running out of stuff to build. Maybe that's just because I'm so awesome.
I don't know. Whose game sound is piping through?
I think that might have been Mr. Keefer.
What's that?
Yeah, it's, we were just wondering where the sound audio was coming from. Was coming from your mic.
Oh,
But
sorry.
it's all good. No big. I don't care. It's actually kind of nice. Bum bum bum. Yeah. So for some reason we have the sound turned off on the game because we're talking so much. So I didn't want to make sure that all
Well,
this.
seeing as I'm antisocial, then that explains why I've got the music playing in the background to drown you guys out.
Yeah, that's true. So the guys in the chat, you're talking about how things are misaligned, huh? Well, let me see if I can.
Siege worm is deceased.
You've
is the
done
next
it.
Siege worm.
Well played, sir. I think we can all take credit for that, really. Hey, John, I can hear you through the office, but I don't think the chat can hear you.
I said sorry. I said that's one less siege worm in the world, and that's a good thing.
That is a good thing.
Good thing for America. That's a good thing for the future.
It's a good thing for everyone, really. I wish there was a way to isolate an XSplit, the specific thing I want to do, but never mind. Trying to align the camera a little bit better, but we'll tolerate it. The basic gist is you can see who's talking, and that's all that really matters.
That's a thing. That's true.
Yeah. Hopefully next time we'll have Josh and John Keefer on some kind of visual representation so you can make fun of them. Yeah, Boseed, I know. You can definitely see the Hangouts toolbar there. So maybe I wonder if there's a way to go into like full screen mode here. I think that's what might have been done before. Still waiting for players though. Who are we waiting for? Hey Josh, what are you doing? Looks like we're waiting for you.
I got a free tech. I'm trying to figure out what to take.
Ah, that's a big decision. Understandable.
It's hard.
Paralysis.
That is one of the problems with, and now that we're not in sequential terms anymore, I can actually go into the tech web and show you. It's a big daunting task to figure out what you're going to do.
It really is.
Because you have so many options, obviously, at the start you only really can choose from 6 or 7 different choices, but as soon as you start to go into it, like everything that's purple on this thing, I can choose to discover. Which is actually, once you get into it, you end up having like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's just on the bottom half. The top half has even more. So you have like 23 different things you can choose from. And with them all having different names and you kind of have to like read and like hover over what each of the different buildings do. There's a lot to digest. I will give it to you, Josh. It's not easy, but what I think you should do is invest in whatever will allow you to attack John Keefer. Looks like most of you guys are going Purity, which is interesting. Yeah.
Oh, I guess that's me too.
Yeah. You and Paul love humans and hate cybernetics.
For now.
And also those dirty, stinking aliens. Jon Bolding hasn't really
They
decided.
started this fight, man. They started this.
They really did. Yeah, it looks like John, you're the Bolding. You're the one who really hasn't chosen, and neither has the other John.
Yeah, I'm just kind of fiddling around picking up the early bonuses that I do want.
Yeah. Well, the not attacking the tiles with the explorer is good, and the additional expeditions are good if you know that you're going to be sending out a lot of explorers. Those are definitely good bonuses to have. But oddly enough, there's not that many sites near my territory for expeditions, so I've kind of ignored that. In case you care. In case anybody cares. Oh, nice. Guess what, you guys?
You just saved a bunch of money by switching your car insurance to Geico?
No. My agents were undetected. Again.
No one likes you, okay?
You know what's interesting is I now that we're playing against multiplayer, I wonder if, the whole like energy siphoned and science siphoned, is a boost to your totals, obviously, but I wonder if it's also negative.
Does it take from the other person?
Yeah, especially in the science department. That would be a huge difference. So, for example, Jon Bolding, do you have like a huge deficit in science right now for some reason?
I can't say.
Hint, hint.
Or am I hinting because I actually did it against one of the other people in this chat? Did I overplay my hand or underplay it?
Just stop, Tito. Just stop.
Just stop playing?
Stay as beautiful as you are right now.
Oh, I will try. But these dang manticores need to go. And I think it's funny that Jon Bolding's nickname is actually a unit minus or plus or minus an N.
That's a
how
great story.
cities destroy beetles in one hit.
What can destroy beetles in one hit?
My cities can.
Yeah, your cities actually do get pretty badass.
A Australian trade vessel.
What up?
What's it like to be my homie?
We're doing all kinds of trade up in this piece.
Are you a Huckleberry?
Kind of. Huckleberry.
What?
Huckleberry.
Huckleberry.
Eh?
Eh? Eh?
You know that situation where you're already really deep in the hole, so you just keep digging?
Yeah.
That's my colony health level.
Yeah, so you're just like, yeah, screw it. That's wise.
Turns out this hole's really deep.
Now, are you at negative 30 yet?
I'm not.
Because I want to test out Paul's theory that something happens at negative 30. I don't think it does.
No, what I'm saying is I've seen the AI tell me, hey, you're at negative 30, your people are going to abandon you. But I don't know if that's just them being, jerks or not.
That's just them being jerks. They actually still use the text from Civilization 5 where it's like, we can hear your people wailing all the way from over here.
Yeah.
Even though the health and happiness are different. Yeah, exactly.
Do I only have 2 workers? Where'd all my workers go?
They were destroyed in the Great Worker Purge of 2017.
I'm going to go with siege worms based on my own personal experience.
Yeah.
It's usually siege worms.
My spies have converted them.
Is that a confession, Keefer?
What? No.
What?
Sodium pentothal doesn't work on me.
Another tech over there, Josh, or?
Yep.
Wow, he's getting lots of free techs over there.
You must be stealing them all from you, Tito.
Must be. Maybe that's why I have that huge deficit.
Come on, Josh. Are you like physically building a nuclear bomb, or what are you doing?
I'm repositioning. I have another siege worm I have to kill.
Where is it? I'll help you.
This one's just below my capital.
Funny. So is my... Oh, hey, there's your gunboat. So, John, it looks like you have an alien problem over here. And I'm trying to kill them all. Oh, nice. Well, you went pretty far up there. Who just had psh? Psh. Dang, son. Psh.
You don't know me.
Shut it.
Shut it down.
Shut it down forever. I wish I could build a dark city. Wait. I can.
Do, do, do.
Yes, I know I can attack, but I don't want to. Don't you understand? I want to live. Well, hello, Pan-Galactic Gargle Blasters. You are purple.